Hi friends, today I'll show you how to draw the TS of kidney. If you see the transverse section of the kidney or nothing but coronal section of the kidney, it is divided into three parts: outer cortex, inner medulla and renal sinus. This outer cortex is again divided into cortical arches and renal column. This is the renal sinus having the renal artery, and this is the renal pyramids in the medulla. These are 10 pyramidal masses which are located in the medulla with base facing towards the cortex and apex towards the renal sinus. These apex is nothing but apices of the renal pyramid known as renal papilla, which are indented into the minor calyces. At renal sinus, we will see the major vessels, nothing but renal artery and the renal vein, and this is the ureter. These are the minor calyces. Each minor calyces are indented by 2 to 3 renal papillae. This renal papilla is nothing but apices of these renal pyramids. These are the minor calyces. They are nothing but 7 to 10 minor calyces will be there. They will combine together to form a 2 to 3 major calyces. This is the arcuate vein. Arcuate vein. They will drain into the interlobar. Arcuate vein will drains into the interlobar vein. This interlobar vein, they will join together to form a lobar vein, segmental vein, and lastly drain into the renal vein, and renal vein drains into the inferior vena cava. This is the arcuate artery. These are the renal columns. This outer cortex will indented into inside between the renal pyramids. Nothing but the renal columns. Now I am coloring the cortical region. In this cortical region, about the base of each renal pyramid, we will see the cortical arches. Nothing but they form the cap-like structures about the base of the pyramid. That is known as the cortical arches, and then in deep indentations is known as a renal column. These are the two parts we will see in the cortex region. These are the minor calyces. This is the major calyces. Now we'll see the labeling of this diagram. This is the renal artery, which is coming from the abdominal aorta at the lower quarter of L2. And this is the renal vein, which drains into the inferior vena cava. Upper expanded part is known as the renal pelvis. Lower constricted part is known as the ureter. These are the major calyx. In each kidney, there will be the 2 to 3 major calyx will be there, which in turn divide into minor calyces with a number of 7 to 13. This is the interlobular artery and lobar artery and vein, which continues as the arcuate artery and vein. After that, it continues as the interlobular artery and vein. First lobar, then interlobar, then arcuate, and then interlobular. This is the renal column. It is the outer cortex. Outer cortex is pale, whereas inner medulla is This is the pyramids of medulla, base of nothing but that is the base of the pyramid. For the base of the pyramid, we'll see the cap-like, the each cortical area will form a cap-like structure known as a cortical arch. The pyramid with the cortical arch is known as the lobe of the kidney. Each pyramid with above-lying cortical arch is known as lobe of kidney. It is minor calyx. It's a 7 to 13 in number. These will indent at the apices of the papillae known as renal papillae. Cortical arch.